1, 2, 3, 4.
What's up, besties? Welcome back to another episode of I Am Besties.
Woo, 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 woo.
Today we have Saul on because oh my god,
like a cop car.
Okay.
Yo, as a kid, I had no business listening to some of these songs.
No, literally.
Dude, and my 7th grade PE teacher would always be like, "Oh, these songs are about sex," and I'd be like, "This old bitch, she doesn't even know what she's talking about."
She's not
Probably
cool.
doesn't even have sex.
Yeah.
She probably did.
She's been done having.
My favorite song was I think it was like 3rd grade was "I'm Sprung" by T-Pain.
Ooh.
And like I would listen back to it and I'll write out the whole lyrics. And then I'll
learn them.
Yeah, so I can learn them and I'll listen to them. And then one day my cousin was like, "Do you know what that means?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, I forgot she told me, but I ended up finding out what it actually meant. And it's like I got a boner or some shit, right?
I'm sprung?
Yeah, it means you're horny.
I thought it was like you were like whipped.
Yeah, whipped. Me too. That's how I always take it.
Maybe my cousin just told me the wrong thing.
Yeah, because he says got me doing things I never do.
Yeah,
so
I think
like,
sprung is like you're attached.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe you just had a little boner, dude.
You probably think about your crush.
Right?
He said, "Doing."
And then also "Smack That" by Akon.
Yeah, that one.
I would listen to the radio version, right? And then so I remember we went to like the store and I saw the album, but I didn't know I got the explicit version.
Nice.
And I put it in the car and it was like, instead of saying "I wanna love you," yeah, and my mom got so mad. I was like, I didn't know it said that.
That's how I felt about "Kiss Me Through the Phone." That's why she said it, because in PE, when we used to have dance or whatever, they sometimes would let us pick the songs. And I was like, "Play Kiss Me Through the Phone." And she was like, "It's all about sex." And I was like, "What?"
Is it?
And then, "Baby, you know that I miss you. I just want to get you.
But I can't right now, so baby, kiss me through the phone." I don't get it. How's it about sex?
I mean, essentially, they're all about sex.
No,
Like,
yeah,
I want to fuck you right now, but I can't. So kiss me through the
Every
phone.
R&B song from back in the day
Was bumping and grinding.
Yeah,
One Direction, "Story of My Life."
Oh my god, yeah, that's the worst one.
I was not a Directioner.
You were.
I wasn't,
No.
but I did like some of their songs.
Written in these walls are stories that I can't explain. You know what he's talking about? He's talking about getting in those walls, and it's so
Oh my
crazy
God.
that he can't explain it.
Let me look up the lyrics.
And I'm just kidding. I made that up.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
I love when like little pop, like when artists are starting up and they're all pop or whatever, they transition into like one sex song and it's like, oh shit, like I'm a grown up now. Like, I'm leaving all
Justin
that behind.
Bieber did that.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's funny.
Yeah.
Especially when they're leaving Disney Channel.
Yes.
It's like I'm bad now.
I'm a bad.
I've always been a bad girl. I love too that like Miley Cyrus is always like I was fucked up in all the Disney Channel shows.
Dude, have you guys seen the Ned's
Declassified Score Survivor Guide?
Yeah, well, they have a podcast now. And the main Ned and the girl, I don't know her name, they were talking about on the podcast how they used to be fucking in between takes. Like, she was sucking his dick.
Yeah. And he didn't even nut the first time.
And yeah, she said that he didn't nut, that he was like, oh, okay, thank you. He got up and he finished in the bathroom.
Yeah.
What? Isn't she a lesbian?
I don't know, but bitch, he was, like, the way they were sharing it, he was like, you really want to talk about this right now? Like,
no
like, yeah.
way.
And she straight up nonchalantly was just sharing everything. Like, it was fucking talking about her grandma or something.
That is crazy. You know what? Someone just compared those two, which I thought was funny. They said that like celebrities that are coming back to do a podcast on one show that they had when they were younger is like people who peak in high school.
Oh.
Honestly, damn.
The new thing is gonna be people who start in podcasts who end up getting their own shows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not us though. This podcast is gonna be successful forever.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was wild. The whole Vanessa Classified.
Dude, I'm still tripping on that. Like, no way.
Yeah. Did you catch the part where they were saying that she was dating almost every guy on the
The main girl, the friend?
Yeah, the main girl. Even Coconut
His
Head
friend.
got a chance.
No way.
And she's saying that openly?
Yeah, she was saying that.
She's for everybody.
That's
what?
insane.
She's a team
crazy.
player. Leave her alone.
You're right. You're right. She was just trying to strengthen the team bond.
It's called team bonding.
Team
you wouldn't know
bonding.
anything about
We're
it,
not doing
dude.
team bonding anymore.
Yeah, we don't team bond that way on our team. We know better.
Saul goes around sucking everybody's dick.
That's probably the only team. It's to relieve stress, okay?
To relieve stress.
It's a lot of stress around here.
Yeah. That is insane. Because even like That's So Raven, remember Orlando Bloom was not Orlando Bloom.
Yeah,
What's his name?
Orlando
Brown. He was like wild too.
Yeah, that Raven used to like Subi doo doo dap dap doop doop. He used to do all that.
Damn, I never done that one before.
You don't remember that?
I never know.
You don't remember that?
I remember.
Okay. I was
What
like,
does that
please.
mean? What does that entail, Raven?
Yeah. What's trying to say with that?
Oh my gosh, I feel so bad for child actors, the old ones, because I feel like the new ones really got a good head on themselves.
Yeah, a lot of them turn into porn stars.
Who?
I don't know if you guys ever seen Zeke and Luther. It was like a Disney XD.
Yeah.
They're like skateboarders. Yeah, one of them turned into a porn star. He said he turned into a porn star because he couldn't afford his dog's medical bills.
No.
So he I think he went on Craigslist and he just started getting into that work and he was able to save his dog.
Oh my God, would you do that?
To save my dog, yeah.
Would you really? Give an honest
To become
answer.
a porn star?
Yeah, like would you become a porn star to pay all your dog's medical bills? Be honest. Like a real answer. Because I would not. I'm putting that bitch down. Like, I'm sorry.
You put him down?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's tough. I probably, to be honest, probably not.
Because if I won't do that to take myself
Out of your bill,
out of my economic status, there's no way I'm going to do that for my dog. Like, I'm sorry. I just can't.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wouldn't do it.
And I love my dogs more than anything, and I just wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do it?
No.
Yeah, it stays forever.
Unless maybe if my dog saved my life one time.
Oh,
and I feel like I owed it to him. You know, like he got me, I owe him one.
But I wouldn't become a star. I would just suck a few dicks.
I'd probably do something maybe like OnlyFans, you know?
Yeah.
Or I wouldn't have to do anything with anyone, you know? Maybe I'll do that.
That's true. That's a good one. That's a good one. Maybe you have a better head on yourself. I'm like, it's either all the way or nothing.
No, you didn't think about the other options. You could have just posted feet pics.
You could just sell tamales or something. Like, the fuck?
What are you trying to say?
Bro, I got a whole truck, a birria truck.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, guys, I have to do this.
There's other ways,
right?
right?
Counting on it, guys.
No. I have to.
I will say, though, Saul and his family are so generous because we have a mutual friend who one time their dog was going to die if they didn't have a surgery done and they couldn't afford it. And Saul and his mom paid for it.
I totally forgot about that.
And that was like $1,000
Yeah.
that they paid
that
for.
That is
it.
so nice.
Yeah. So that Saul and his family like are real as fuck. Like genuinely like most humble, loving, like accepting family ever.
Wow. I totally completely forgot about that. That's insane.
That's what happens when you do a good deed. You don't do it.
Dude,
like,
that's why.
Remember.
We'll talk about it later. But yeah, he did that. He's real.
My ex did that. I had broken up with him, and my dog had to go to the hospital, and there was like a $3,000 thing, and I was like, dude, please. I mean, I had to pay him back, but still, you know, like in the moment, like we're not even together, and he's gonna drop $3,000 like to my dog, and I had to sign a DNR because we didn't know if he was gonna like live anyways.
What's a DNR?
Like a do not like. They're like, we can try to save him, but if he like flatlines, like, do you want us to like try to bring him back? And they're like, we could bring him back, but we don't know if he's gonna be all there. We don't even know if he's gonna make it. And I'm just like sobbing. I'm like, what do I do?
That's tough.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, taking your pet to the hospital is horrible.
They just get once you take them, like you can never take your dog to the vet and he'll be fine. But the day you take him, it's just a downward spiral after that.
Yeah, and it's not like humans where like they'll fix them and then they'll charge you. It's just kind of like, hey, we could do all this, but this is how much it's gonna cost you. So really think about it.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
so if it doesn't work,
shit.
then it doesn't work.
Yeah.
No, and it's crazy because like it sucks because the dogs can't talk to us. Like they can't tell us like me duele here or like do this or like
Right.
no,
Like I'm just being a little bitch.
Yeah, like literally, like it would be nice if we could.
Dude, literally, like my dog. I just had to put another one of my dogs down, guys.
Oh my god.
And I know it was sad. But I thought he had gotten attacked by a dog, and then when I took him to the vet and they were like, hey, we gotta do all this, you know, like whatever, and I was like, fuck it, do whatever you want. They were like, oh yeah, he probably got ran over because like he was just so messed up, so that's why I had to put him down.
I remember my dog one time, he was limping like really hard, and we thought he probably like fractured something or broke something, and we took him to the vet, and long story short, he just had like a palm tree seed like stuck between his paws.
And
and
you check?
No. Cost us a couple hundred.
He said
They literally just had a. No, actually, I forgot. No, I think my dad was the one that found out it was just a palm tree. My dad took that thing out.
oh my god! And the vet were like, "Well, you're wasting
Anyways,
our
it'll
time."
be $6,000.
Yeah. For the
How would you
X-ray,
like
because
to
we got an
pay?
X-ray done,
Oh my god!
and the X-ray was fuck. I forgot it was a couple hundred, but I was like, damn. And it turns out nothing was wrong. Then my dad checked, and he just had a fucking palm tree seed.
How could they
Not
not
even the old
check
fucking
that?
vet got it.
Dumbasses.
Yeah, I don't know. She was dumb.
I would have been like, "Bitch, no."
I honestly would have been like that because that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like we got it. We figured it out, not you.
Right.
Yo, give me the code.
Give me the
Give me the coat.
Give me your degree, bitch.
Give me the fucking-
This my job now, bitch. Leave.
No, but it is
Wild.
crazy. Like I've heard people spend like $12,000 like on their dog's medical bills, and I'm like, yo, that's actually insane.
What's the furthest you guys go for medical bills for your dogs?
Is it
Ooh.
insane though?
Yes. It's
That's
probably like a fucking
silence.
chihuahua.
I was trying to be on
What?
your side for a little bit, but I was like, I don't know.
It's just okay. Look, I love dogs, obviously, but to me, it's like, what is wrong with them that it gets to that point? Like maybe like if they're like they have cancer or something,
Yeah.
then I'm like, yeah, but like if it's, I don't know. Like you guys know shelters do some of this shit for like way cheap. Like they'll clean their teeth, they'll give them all their shots. Like there's cheaper options.
Alternatives?
Yeah, I think.
What was I gonna say?
Take them to Mexico.
Unless,
Yeah.
yeah, that too. Do you think it just feels like that because maybe we can't afford it?
Maybe.
Right?
But if we were rich, we'd be like, we'd spend millions.
Yeah,
to save
that's
it.
what I
Yeah,
heard
that's
someone
true.
say. Like that's how rich I want to be. Where like if I'm gonna drop 12 grand at the vet, it's just like, oh yeah, here you go,
Yeah.
It's just
swipe.
pocket
Yeah.
change.
And then there's dog insurance now. Like they
Yeah.
offer dog insurance at jobs.
To me, insurance is like just the dumbest shit
I
on the
hate
planet.
insurance with a passion.
What do you mean I have to pay money in case?
In case.
Like in case my car.
And
something happens to
then
my
when
car.
you do get injured or something happens, you still have to pay.
and they don't even help you.
It's just dumb. I was so
I always
mad.
just have the liability. Fuck me, bro. I just need the other person to leave me alone. Like I'll figure my shit. I'll drive in my car all fucked up. I don't care.
Yeah. Everything's a scam.
No, literally.
You know what else was a scam?
What?
Matt Rife's comedy special.
I haven't seen it,
I
guys.
haven't seen it
Play
either.
it.
Just
Play
I know.
it.
Can you play it? Can you put it up there?
Or
You
just
can't
on
put it
the
up
phone.
there?
I
For the
just wanna see
Patreon, we should just do a reaction.
A reaction?
Like we just watch it for Patreon and we do like a reaction video.
Okay. So we won't watch it right now.
Actually, I'll
you
put
wanna
like
clip
I'll
it?
put up some clips. Let's react to some.
it. Yeah.
I saw one thing on Twitter.
The one that I saw that was like the worst, the one that's getting him canceled, is that he made a domestic violence joke.
And you know that was the first joke off the bat. That's how he starts.
Are you serious?
That's how he starts the special.
He's really not that funny. And I just feel like people with pretty privilege need to realize that your good looks only take you so far.
Yeah. Let's check this out.
Because you know what? Also, I saw that he like was talking like down on women or whatever. Like, oh, how come like this planet has a ring, but you're just mad that this planet has a ring, but you don't? And he mentioned Jupiter, and Saturn is the one with rings.
Oh my god.
So you know what I mean? Like he's just a dumb like person.
I mean, I do give him the credit that his improv is funny, but I heard that his special was not.
But also, if you're just working off the crowd, then you're really not that funny. If you can't make a joke and like get everyone to laugh, like you have to have that kind of interaction. Because as a comedian, you're not gonna really go that far. You know, like comedians, like even like writers, like you're writing for someone to execute the joke, not to someone to play along with it,
Yeah.
like with the crowd. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense.
No, I get you.
Yeah.
All right. There's a couple. I'm trying to find the right one.
Yeah, you're good. Don't worry.
Might be that one. Try to find like a good chunk. Okay, I found a good chunk.
Okay.
Dun, dun, tss, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Dude, I made a nail appointment, and my nail guy, I had to cancel to come record. And I was like, hey, do you have something for tomorrow? And he was like, are you going to actually come? I was like, damn.
But y'all cool like that?
No. That's why I was like, oh, okay, sorry. And I let him know like ahead of time. Like it wasn't like at like 11:30. I was like, hey, I'm not going to make it.
All right,
And
here we
it's
go.
like one of the like salons. It's
Maybe-
not like an individual
please
person.
Don't go with him anymore.
No, he's
Don't
really
give him your
good. He's
fucking
really
money.
good. Oh, look, pretty privilege.
All right, let's see if this is it right here.
And this is a Netflix special, right?
Yeah.
Did he not tell these jokes to anyone else? Don't you do that? Don't you like practice on people?
You actually, when you get a special, so he's been saying this joke for about a year and maybe 2, and he thought it was good enough to put on a special.
I've only been to Baltimore one time. I ate lunch there, and the hostess who like seats you at the restaurant had a black eye. A full black eye. And it wasn't like, what happened? Yeah, it was pretty obvious what happened. And we couldn't get over the fact that we were like, this is the face of the company? Like, this is who you have greeting people? And my boy who I was with was like, yeah, I feel bad for her, man. I feel like they should put her in the kitchen or something where nobody has to see her face, you know? And I was like, yeah, but I feel like if she could cook, she wouldn't have that black eye. So, testing the water, seeing if y'all are gonna be fun or not. Just wanted to see. I figured we start the show with domestic violence. The rest of the show should be
Oh my
pretty
god.
smooth sailing after that.
So that was the first joke of the show.
I don't think it was
Thoughts?
funny.
Thoughts?
That was not funny to me.
I just feel like if you're gonna openly say like domestic violence, like you can
Be funny about it.
no, not even be funny about it. Like if you, I don't know.
Honestly, I've never been into watching comedy shows in general. Like that's never been something that I've been into.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I'm always stuck in the middle between like it's a comedy show, you know, like, and I get like you can be funny without having to crack jokes like that, but also at the same time like there's just so much like satire and dark humor and just like a lot of shit that people like to laugh at.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I just sometimes feel like if it's just not your cup of tea, don't watch it. Don't support. Like, don't give them. But there's people that give them the platform, because literally when I started like seeing all this stuff going online that he was getting canceled for all this stuff, I was kind of shocked because I had 3 friends literally tell me back to back to watch it because it was hilarious. Not any of them 3 told me any kind of like, oh, this was like disrespectful or like, you know, blah, blah, blah. But then all of a sudden I go on my phone and everyone's like pissed. So I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like my friends didn't even tell me, you know what I mean? So it's like, I just feel like I understand obviously why, like when I put, obviously like let's say I'm a domestic violence survivor, of course, like maybe that would be triggering to me. So I would want to speak out and be like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? And like, and I wouldn't want people to feel bad, you know, but at the same time, like there are people who like genuinely like laugh at this shit. And like, it's just jokes to them because maybe they haven't lived there or maybe wouldn't, you know what I mean? So I feel like it's like the internet's just like a big struggle of like people wanting to just like see like what their perspectives are, like, and if anything is out of that, it's fucked up, it's wrong, it's like whatever, and it's like so much like drama. So I'm just like, dude, like I personally, like, I'm not saying that it would like it's not. I don't know. I just feel like
I feel like with like kind of piggybacking on what you said, I think it's because it has nothing to do with himself. Like I feel like dark humor is like, oh, this shitty thing happened to me, and I'm gonna laugh about it.
Yeah.
Or I can see like how it's affecting me and kind of find a comedic relief from there.
Yeah.
But I think with him, and it's not just with this comedy show, he's just gone on multiple interviews where it kind of does show that he's like a piece of shit. So him making jokes about like women getting beat and him just be like thinking that's funny and then sending them to the kitchen, it just doesn't like come across well.
Because of his character.
Because the character that he portrays already. So,
that makes sense.
And I feel like as a white, like obviously extremely attractive man, I think he's really pushing his limit on how fucked up he can be and how much people are going to accept from that.
And the crazy thing is that people are.
Yeah.
People are eating that shit up. Hence why he has the platform.
Exactly.
But now that you explain that like that makes sense.
Yeah. Because I feel like some people say like messed up jokes and it's like, ooh, like should we laugh? But they're laughing and it's their experience, so we can laugh.
Yeah.
But this is like, haha, I saw some bitch get like hit in the face. Isn't that so funny? Like, like it's not.
Okay.
It's not, because maybe if she was like, yo, if I could cook this, you know what I mean? Like it's who's delivering it, I think.
I saw an interview. I saw an interview where he mentioned that all these girls find him through TikTok and they go to these shows and they drag their mans with them and their man doesn't want to go to the shows. And then he says by the end of the show, the fans switch. Usually the girl leaves like, what the fuck? And the guy's the one that's enjoying the show. So I guess that's just really what his comedy is. What he fucked up in was I guess in a way his marketing, where you think this is what his show is because of all the TikTok clips, but it has nothing. And what that attracted was like this, like all these girls, and it can like going into like the woke era and all these like cancel culture. So he opened the doors for that type of audience.
Yeah.
So when that type of audience finally sees what he actually does, then it's harder. Because what you said about your friends, that could be a good point where you're bringing that up, and I was like, interesting, because you know how like I've seen comedy shows where it's like I saw it and I was like, oh, cool, that was pretty funny. But it was a huge deal on like cancel culture and Twitter.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, it wasn't really too bad. So I think what I want to do now is I'm actually I want to see the special. And because, you know, sometimes things do get like blown out of proportion and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of domestic violence jokes. But exactly like you said, if it was done to him, I get that.
Yeah.
But if it was done to someone else,
yeah,
because
I also think like you're just starting off. Like I feel like a lot of people, like even like when Dave Chappelle almost got canceled because of the whole transgender thing. Like I feel like Dave Chappelle has paid his dues in comedy, where if he wants to say a little bit more of a extremist joke,
he can
get away with it a little bit just because he has the background to back him up. If you're just starting off and that's what you're starting off with, like where are you gonna be in 5 years?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
Technically, Matt Rife has been doing comedy for like 11 years.
Yeah.
So he's been on that.
But he's blowing up
but this
right
is like his
now.
first like big special.
Yeah, like this is your first huge thing of like, this is like a career.
Netflix giving you a chance and then you blowing it.
Exactly. Like you should have, especially if most of your demographic is women, then you need to work off of that.
Yes,
like you need to appease to your audience.
The TikTok that I saw that he was getting canceled for, Drew was coming at him because he was saying that he doesn't like having like women supporters. Like he like wants like women to not be like his demographics.
That's what I'm saying. Then give better jokes, because
he's like literally saying like, and she was saying like, bro, like literally women are like the blueprint. Like companies, brands, whatever, like they want to work with people that have huge women demographics because whatever woman likes is what sets the trends. Like women liking something is what's gonna make it pop off. Like, and because women are just like huge supporters, like they're show their love, you know, they're consuming, and they word by mouth, you know, like they share, like they show love, and it's like more than men do. So it's like for you to already like try to like, you know, say that you don't want you to have women supporters, like that's insane. Like what the fuck are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. So like if all your jokes are against women, your entire demographic is women, like obviously you can't help that you're attractive, but that's not a struggle, dude. Like, if anything, it should be easier for you right now. Like, everything that you're doing should be easy because you already have the audience. You're attractive. And he is funny. I think he's kind of losing it a little bit. Like, he's like, I need to do something, like, very impactful, which obviously blew up in his face. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he definitely tried pushing. I think what you guys said earlier, he's seeing how far he can go with his looks and the privilege.
Yeah.
And, there it is.
There it is. Answer. That's why you can't trust a white man. I'm sorry to tell you.
Or sometimes even Latino men, because I can't believe Becky G's man cheated on her. And then, well, they got back together. How do you guys feel about that? Steph, would you? Well, you already. Oh, you guys.
Okay, listen. I got cheated on when I was in high school. But to me, it doesn't count. Like, I don't know how I would do it now.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like, not that your relationship wasn't real, because I know you were with him for a minute, but I feel like getting cheated on in high school is so different when getting cheated on like, as an adult.
Yeah.
In the public eye.
With like, no, literally.
But I will say this. If y'all could forgive a bum, how are you going to be mad at Becky G for forgiving a whole ass fine soccer player? Like.
So
he very publicly like apologized. I feel like this says a lot compared to other celebrities that cheat on their partners and they don't say shit. And they keep cheating, and then that person just takes them back. I feel like to have the boss to even like give a public apology, whether it was a good one or not, you know, like he did that shit and he said he was gonna, you know, do everything to gain her trust back, and you know,
I just feel bad for her because like we don't know. Maybe he did change, but if he didn't. You know what I mean? Like that sucks.
This is what I see. So do you guys know like what he did to cheat? Like, do you know what was his act or no?
It wasn't, to me, it wasn't the act, but I remember him being like, oh, it
was a bad case of
mental
judgment,
health.
no?
And I was like, bitch, what?
I don't really know what it was. I couldn't find anything of what he
I don't
actually
think it
did.
ever came out.
I don't
But
think
mean,
yeah. So
but cheating is cheating. I feel like it had to be physical.
I know, but no. So it was at a club, right? So it happened at a club. Either so the only thing that can happen at a club, I don't think you can't have sex at a club.
You could get fingered at a club.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's barriers. All right? So
You get
maybe
jacked off.
so you got so it just gets worse. You can go get head in the bathroom.
Literally go.
Let me tell you all the shit you can do at the club, baby
There's
girl.
actually a lot you can do.
So right now, giving him the benefit of the doubt. All right, maybe all he did was kiss some girl, dance with some
Rub
girl.
on her booty.
Yeah, still cheating, right?
Yeah.
Still cheating, but I don't think that's enough to call off an engagement, to call off a whole wedding of multiple years. And I feel if none of that was ever live broadcasted, like if that never came out, they would have still been together, because I feel like that's something you can easily brush off. Not easily, but you know,
Yeah,
you can
work
get away.
I
Yeah, you
agree
can
with
work
that.
through.
But the pressure of like the public.
Exactly.
eye.
The person she is, the person she represents, being like a strong, independent Latina girl, and like, oh, you really gonna let this man just do you? So of course, I feel like for her image, she had to cut it off. And then, but if it never was public, she probably would have never had cut it off.
But see, what's unfortunate about that is that at the end of the day, like you said, like she's just a woman, like, you know what I mean? And she probably loves her man. But as her man, the fact that he knew the status she has, she knew the person she is and what he had, and he still, even something that minuscule, like decided to publicly shame her like that, that's fucking annoying. Like that irritates me.
Probably he was like under drugs or alcohol. For sure, alcohol.
Girl, you can do drugs and alcohol at home. Like, why are you gonna go?
Yeah.
Like, you could throw a party at home.
And you have a bad bitch. Why would you want to?
No, that's insane.
And
bro.
you know what I hate when they start saying, if blah 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 got cheated on, think about yourself, bitch. No, like it doesn't matter what you look like. Men are garbage.
Yeah, I think we've came to that conclusion where everybody gets cheated on.
Yeah.
I've never gotten cheated on, but
Y'all be safe.
y'all stay
Vanessa
safe.
said y'all be
honestly,
safe.
but honestly, I feel like maybe I didn't. I just don't know.
Yeah,
But
maybe
I'm
you
also
never
like-
found out.
Lo que no
Ojos que no ven,
corazón
que no siente. Yes.
So I probably have. Who knows?
Let me try to count them.
But I'm not gonna.
The times you've been cheated on?
No.
Oh, you fucking piece of
hoe.
shit.
No.
This,
Hate
we're gonna,
you.
we're gonna have
Garbage.
some words after this camera cuts. No, but I'm just saying, like, personally, I feel like it's just tough. Like when I think about her getting cheated on, cause it's just so sad. Like you feel like you can trust a person.
Yeah, you write them songs.
Especially I feel like when you get to the point of engagement, you know, like when like Becky G's like album dropped, you know, and her songs, like there's 3 and like Segundo Chance. As soon as I heard that song, I knew she was gonna get back with her man. And this was a few weeks back already. So I'm like, dude, like I just felt like the pain, you know, and I'm like, fuck. And and you guys, Stephanie shared her views on here last episode about how she felt about cheating. You know, like if depending on the situation, obviously she might give one chance. You know, like depending, there obviously there's a lot of factors, but there's a possibility for her to give like one chance. And
100%.
and it's like so, and people were like upset. Like someone made it a point to comment like, oh, like dumb fucking like idea.
My
like,
wife can't watch this
my
anymore.
wife can't watch. You
She's
know,
gonna watch Matt Rife special on Netflix.
I know. Isn't that a wild statement?
No.
My wife can't watch this anymore.
No,
Yeah.
it's like
Is that what he
no,
said?
I know. He said like my wife watches this, and this is what you guys are sharing to like for the generations and stuff. And it's like I just feel like I understand why people are like why think that they're like, okay, if you cheat on me, like we're done. You know, I understand why people feel and think that way, but I also feel like you can't demonize a person for wanting to give it another shot if they find it within them to forgive at least one time. You know, obviously if it happens a second or a third time, then baby, you should be off it. Like this man is a serial cheater.
He's not
gonna change. But to demonize a person for wanting to, you know, just give it a shot one more time, I feel like it's so fucked up because like it's like it's so you can't undo years of like that bond, that like attachment, that love, and it's like, you know.
And realistically, like even lasting relationships, like most of the time, it's usually because women put up with all the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's women being like, okay, you know, like we got to work through this. I'm going to help you through this or whatever.
Most
like
of the time,
most
yeah.
of the time it's that. Like
Yeah.
it's always women kind of taking the shit and being like, okay, this is why we're working. Like this is why it
Yeah.
works. That's why
Yeah.
they say happy wife, happy life, because you fuck
Yes.
up and then you make it better with something else.
Yeah.
And then your wife's happy again. And then you know what I mean? Like I don't think, this is going to sound fucked. I don't think every marriage has cheating, but I think most of them
I think
do.
so.
I really do. Just with the simple fact that like there's just so many people in the
So
world.
much dick.
There-
Like, the same dick.
Like, how
Same
can you
dick
say
for the rest
no?
of your life.
How can you
This
resist?
is, I'm just like,
No,
No, I think now it's easier to cheat. That's why with the
Dude,
whole
that
social media
too.
thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe it's not going to like, oh, they're having sex, but it's the little,
the
the
exchange,
flirty, the
the
exchange.
liking.
Yeah.
It makes me think about The Vow. Have you seen it?
yes.
Where the mom gets cheated on.
she says
she says, I chose
to forgive him.
I didn't choose to leave him for the one thing he did wrong. I chose to stay with him for all the things he's done right.
Damn.
Yes.
You listen. You listen.
And
ladies?
this isn't us supporting
It's
cheating.
not. It's not. Because
It's just
obviously
realistic.
It's realistic that, you know, I just feel like it's hard to undo like just such a bond. And if you want to give at least one chance, you know, I feel like I'm an
Yeah.
advocate for a one chance. Like, but in certain criteria has to be met first off. Like I don't want to say just forgive, you know, obviously like no, like there's certain
yeah, like
criteria.
make the man work for it.
No. Like if he was
Yes.
already, no, in the sense of no, not that he shouldn't. Of course he should, because he's gonna have to get
Yeah.
your trust back. But I'm saying like, if he's already a piece of shit person to you and he cheated, then you need to just let that man go. But if he's like in general a good like partner to you, and maybe he just like faltered, you know, he had a lack of judgment and whatever, then like let's talk about like what's going on, you know.
Yeah.
But if he's like a piece of shit person, then garbage man, don't forgive. But and you know that's what I'm saying. Like there's certain things.
Yeah, but
that you
also
have to look at.
with that, I think too, like if he's a piece of shit and he cheated on you, and you forgive him, don't ever fucking complain to me again.
Yeah, I know that part.
Like that irritates me when girls are just constantly like looking for that sympathy of like, oh, he's treating me like this, he's doing this.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's always been like that.
Yeah.
Like you know better. You just want your friends to
Validate you.
and it's like no, like you need to toughen up.
Yeah.
Toughen up,
Like
baby
at that
girl.
point it's on you.
It is
Because I get it if you're like in a manipulative like situation where like you
Like a
just can't
narcissist
get
or
out of
something,
yeah.
yeah.
But if you know your person is treating you badly and you know they're cheating on you constantly, and then you still want to be like, oh, it's because he's not treating me right. He's not like you're not treating you right
Yeah,
at that
yeah,
point.
You're not
yeah.
standing up for yourself. You're not
Exactly.
setting those boundaries. You're not loving yourself.
I feel like a guy can cheat like 2-3 times and the girl will forgive, but once the girl cheats, the guy won't forgive after the first
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, it's like their ego. It's like
Yeah,
won't
it's
let
like
them.
it's like, oh, you, because I know what you guys said was beautiful, but in the guy perspective, I feel like
Yeah.
if it just happens one time, a guy's over it.
Yeah, that's why he commented that. That's why the guy, that girl's husband, commented like this is the mentality, and it shows. It shows that men aren't that forgiving. Women are so incredibly forgiving, but I also just feel like as it is, as a world, as a society, men have always been allowed more passes.
Yeah.
and men have always been in control. Like women have always had to be submissive to men, whether they treated them right or wrong, you know. And now we're barely entering a new generation where women are starting to stand up for themselves, you know, choose better men, you know, want better for themselves. And I feel like a lot of men don't like that.
But that's that, and honestly, it goes back to what I was saying. Like if you guys can forgive a bum, why wouldn't Becky G forgive like this like whole ass man who has
Literally,
everything? You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So good for her. I hope it works out.
I really do hope it works out.
I hope it doesn't.
He's like, I'm coming, baby.
I'm planning.
I'm gonna treat you
I was
right.
praying for his downfall.
Let's break them up.
I'm down. I'll do it.
Do it together. You guys are crazy.
Just kidding. Fuck no. Ugh.
Yeah.
He's not for me.
How was the F1 race you went to?
F1 was cool.
How'd you get there?
How'd I get there?
Yeah.
How'd you even decide to go? Because
Yeah,
I was so
yeah.
fucking random. I just popped on about IG.
I was waiting for you at a Friendsgiving.
Like we're so. Oh, he's
literally-
F1.
I was no wonder you didn't text the group back when I said it.
Actually, during the Friendsgiving, they were like, guys, Saul's there. And I'm like, I don't even know what we're watching.
Yeah.
This episode of I Am Besties is brought to you by the McDonald's app. Let's be honest, everybody's life is moving a million miles an hour. We're all busy and we're all looking for ways to just make things a little bit easier and quicker. That's why I love the McDonald's app, because say you're running late or you're having a 20-minute break for lunch and you're just desperately craving that classic Big Mac with fries, the McDonald's app has you covered. With the McDonald's app, just order in the app, pick up your favorite location, select curbside or counter, and then head to the McDonald's and boom, your food is ready. That means no waiting in line, no dealing with the lunch rush, just some hot and fresh McDonald's that's ready when you are. Now that's a VIP experience. So let's talk about why I'll be using the McDonald's app today. Honestly, you guys, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the McDonald's line is so long every time I go. Everyone just loves McDonald's. Everyone just has their favorite burger. Or for me personally, I love their fries. McDonald's fries are undefeated. And I just feel like I don't want to stand in line anymore. I want to get my food pronto. So I will definitely be using the McDonald's app. I put in my order and I just pick it up. And honestly, it makes it quick, easy, and especially when you're starving, comes in clutch. So definitely, you guys, order ahead in the app to save time. Prep while you're on the way to exclude drive-thru at participating McDonald's. Copyright 2023 McDonald's. Now back to the episode.
I got invited probably like on Wednesday or Tuesday. I have a friend who is like one of the main executives at Bellagio.
Ooh.
Yeah, and
is she cute?
She's a girl.
Oh, is she gay?
And she invited me. She's like, "Hey, I have extra tickets to the F1 thing," and then like the Red Bull like party area where all the people gonna be at. And I was like, she said, "You want to go?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I want to go." And then so earlier this year, I made a friend. Shout out to Chris, who works at Southwest, and he told me, "Bro, whenever you need a plane ticket, just let me know." And I was like, "All right." And I just kept it in the back of my head. And then this opportunity came up, and I was like, "Let me see if this dude was for real." And I told him, I was, "Hey, bro, like, can I hold you up to that offer? Like, I just got invited to F1." And he's like, "No, yeah, I got you, bro." And like in less than like 6 hours, he gave me a round trip to Vegas and back. And I was like,
That's amazing.
yeah. So I called the girl. I was like, "Yo, I'm there." So I pulled up, and it was a great time. Me personally, I wouldn't pay for F1. I don't think it's really worth the price to go.
Yeah, it's expensive. I looked up tickets.
Yeah, it's
How much were they?
Like 600 up range,
Yeah.
400 up range.
and this is basically what you see. So
Just
you're
to
like,
see car
No,
go vroom,
honestly,
vroom?
like what you posted. Yeah. No, literally, that's what I thought, because I was like, bro, like you don't get to see much, you know.
Nah.
I feel like if anything, you go more for the vibes,
Yeah,
you know, like
definitely.
for people drinking and like fucking around.
yeah, like the Red Bull area was cool because they have DJs. It's like a whole lounge area, and there's like, "Oh, the cars are coming, the cars are coming." All right, now go back to it.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Oh
'cause
my God.
I don't
You
understand.
blink, you missed it.
Low key, like I think if the seats were like aerial view where you can see the whole track, that would be sick.
On some like Cars movie
Yeah.
type shit.
But
Yeah.
on this one, you only get one section. The best section are the curves because you see more of the car, and the cars slow down a little bit. So I got to see the car like a little bit longer than most people. You know, the cars usually go like if you're in the straightaways, they're gone.
Yeah.
But like these are just like, oh, sick. So Red Bull won. The guy's name is like Max something.
He wasn't that cute, but the second and third place, so
Checo, the Mexican guy, I think he got like
good looking.
third. He got third.
Third.
Yeah. But honestly, I did not understand it at all because, you know, you're seeing all the cars go, and the whole time. Well, I guess yeah, Red Bull. Red Bull was in first place, and you see all these other cars, but then on the scoreboard, it didn't say Red Bull was in first place. I was so confused. I didn't know what was going on, and we didn't stay the whole race because it was super long. Out of 50 laps, we watched 25, and then we dipped.
How long? Like how long does it go?
I think it ended like at 2 a.m. or I think around 2 a.m.
So they drive 50 laps without stopping?
They go into their pit crews and all that stuff. I don't know.
I just have to pee.
I don't know. I think that may be the pee in the
What if
thing.
they
I don't
get
know.
anxious?
What if they're scared?
You know, like recently, the race before this, it was in Mexico City, I think. And Checo, which is like that's his hometown race, he crashed like in the first 30, 40 seconds.
What?
Yeah. That sucked.
Oh, he probably cracked under the pressure, man.
Dude,
Yeah, that's what they're saying. But I was like, damn, that fucking sucks. But he's a great guy.
I thought it was NASCAR. I thought it's all the same thing. I didn't know this was.
No, NASCAR, F1 are different. F1's like Formula cars.
Yeah.
What-
That means
What does that mean? One has fucking
Ferraris,
baby shit.
McLarens, like these crazy cars.
Oh, that's F1?
Yeah. And
Like,
NASCAR is like literally like
box
a regular
cars.
car.
It's like
Like,
a-
like a
Nissan
Honda Civic.
Altimas.
Like a Honda Civic.
My Camry.
No, literally. Bitches on a camera are unstoppable.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And then NASCAR is just circles, but in Formula One, it's like they got like all these cool little.
Okay, so like, have you guys seen Ford versus Ferrari?
Yes, it's really good.
What is that?
That's Formula.
You've never seen it?
No,
It's
I heard it was
so
really good, but I
It's
haven't seen
so good. Okay. So that's not NASCAR. Got it. Dude, it's because they're all cars. Like, I have a friend who gets mad because I'll be like, oh, let's go to my car. It's a truck.
Okay.
Doesn't it have four fucking wheels?
crazy.
Like,
Yeah.
it goes vroom vroom.
Yeah.
It's a car, bitch. Like,
I recently learned that they call SUVs trucks as well. Because I was like, oh yeah, it's an SUV. He's like, no, it's a truck. I was like, what? That's not a
What?
truck. I always thought a truck had like a bed.
Yeah, me too.
But I guess SUVs are trucks as well.
No. I would call them SUV. I wouldn't call it.
Right?
SUV, like the Tahoes and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a car to me. They're all,
Anything
if it's not a semi truck, it's a car.
Yeah.
No, and I always say car. Like, let's go to the car. I'm never like, let's go to the truck. Let's
Yeah,
go to
like
the
what
SUV.
what
Let's
is
go
it
to
with
the
this
van. I never say that.
technicality?
Or the people that say, oh, let's go to the Beamer. Let's go to
Oh
Mercedes.
my
I was like, okay, we
God.
get it, dog. You gotta.
So I was
No,
always
no,
like, let's go in the Rover.
No, we'll take my Lexus. Like,
You take the Lexus.
relax.
Say the car. Go in the car. So,
No, I'm just saying that's
yeah, so
funny.
yeah, that was cool. Everyone was cool. It was really cold, and
Do
You had a sick jacket though.
Did you have to offer
I
a
had
girl a sweater?
no, I told her. I was like, hey,
Bring a jacket?
yeah, I'm not giving you this jacket.
Period.
I told her. It happened to me one time where I gave a girl my jacket, and I got the worst cold of my life, and I was like, I'm never doing this ever again. Learn
What
my
about
lesson.
she's the love of your life, your queen,
I-
your smoochy poo?
well, I'm gonna tell her, bring a jacket. I'll hold your jacket, so you don't have to wear your jacket around.
That's real.
But
That's nice. That's nice.
I don't want to give you my like. Just take your jacket
That's
and I'll hold
valid.
it.
That's your boundary, king.
Yeah.
Honestly, what I tell guys is like, bring one of your jackets. Because if I wanted to wear my own, I would have brought it.
What if it doesn't go with your outfit?
Bring a black jacket.
We'll let you know the color.
Yeah.
How do you feel? So cuffing season's coming up. Got anyone in mind?
Don't put me on the spot like that.
Oh, the best you gotta know. It's a safe space.
Hey, a girl followed me and
we'll
she
keep your
only
secret.
follows Saul, and I was like,
Who?
I don't know.
Let me see.
Let me show you.
Cuffing
fan.
season. I don't.
Just kidding.
I don't
He's like,
know.
never mind.
I've thought about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. I can't.
Wait, so you're talking to someone then?
It's this girl.
Oh yeah,
she just followed today.
she followed me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not that. She's not all that.
I don't know. This thing about like my toxic trait is just so bad saying out loud, but I'm gonna just say it out loud because fuck it. I could say like, let's say I am talking to someone, right? This is so bad. I don't want to talk.
Say
about
it. Say
It's
it.
so bad. Like,
Okay, say it and we'll clip it.
We'll dissect it.
okay, let's say I'm talking to someone, right? And then I say, like publicly, I'm talking to someone. Maybe there's a girl watching. You can probably be the love of my life, and she was gonna like ask me out or something. But because I said I'm talking to someone, now she like loses
She's off
interest.
it.
Yeah, she's off of it.
Yeah, but
You-
you don't have a girlfriend, so she could still talk to you.
But not a lot of girls think like that.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've gotten in trouble so many times.
You're
for
getting
Plus
that.
also-
you're getting paralyzed because you have you're thinking that you have too many options, so you're getting
Yeah.
paralyzed by the
Okay.
Yeah, because you have
overwhelming.
none.
I don't. Yo, I don't. Okay, I realized this recently. I got invited to a double date, like a business dinner double date. And then it was just so random. The guy, he was like, "Yeah, bro, just like bring your girl, cause I'm taking my girl." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, for sure, bro." And I was like, "Who the fuck do I take?" Like I literally had no one to take.
You got Steph or I next time.
I-
You know, we won't do nothing, obviously.
Yeah,
Like, we'll
yeah.
just be there for emotional
Mama.
support.
Yeah.
The most we'll do is like just blow your
Where are you
kiss.
taking us
Right.
first?
Yeah,
so we
well-
can pick who's gonna go.
Yeah.
Next time I'll
think
I'll
about
toss it up there.
You know, and then just flip a coin,
Yeah.
head Stephanie.
Not even that, you're
tells
gonna have
me-
the hottest dates.
Yeah.
And
I'll take both
you
of
know
you.
we'd be dressing up.
Oh, imagine he takes both.
Yeah, I'll
He's
take both of
We're
you.
in a what is it?
Yeah, and I gotta
Polyamorous
walk
relationship.
like this. Like
Yeah,
we're all
we'll hold
holding.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna look like the The phone
The Wi-Fi service.
No.
Yeah. So currently not talking. Fuck. I don't know. I'm
Say
not
it.
talking
Say it.
about
Put it out
Maybe
there.
you're a little. Maybe you're starting the.
I mean the
beginning
girl.
stages.
I mean the girl who took me out to Vegas. Like
what?
yeah, like we got like the only thing she lives in Vegas. If you're listening to this, I'm sorry.
You got a little freaky deaky one.
It happens. It stays out there.
You're right. What happens?
What happens in
Vegas
Vegas stays in Vegas.
And
Yeah.
actually, anywhere you travel to, it stays there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, yeah, she's not obviously she's not gonna give free like tickets to someone like a random guy. So
No.
She wanted your.
yeah, so
She said, "I want to hold you when the breeze comes from the fast
Right.
cars."
it was cool.
No, dude, honestly, your jacket was so sick. He was wearing this big ass red puffer jacket. I was like, damn, I want that shit.
Like I was actually close to posting this too.
Bitch.
Let me see.
Let me see it again. She's cute.
That's what you have close friends for.
Did you,
Nah, I
this is-
still know.
This is a scandalous you need to post on your close friends, bro.
Right.
Okay, this is the first cute bitch you've ever shown me. Honestly, Saul has really bad taste.
It's about what's inside.
Damn. It's clearly not. Clearly not. He's still here.
Yeah, so I mean, I was like, she's cool, but it's just the distance is tough. But I mean,
Bro, it's a 3-hour
but
drive.
she got money. She can fly back and forth. So.
Ooh.
You
Fuck
got
it.
money.
Am I
And you
Yeah.
gonna get your money. What
Yeah,
the
but-
fuck?
You
I don't
got
wanna
somebody
fly.
that's giving you free flights now, baby
Right.
girl.
So, that's that. Don't hold me to anything. I'm still single.
You know what? Fuck it. We'll all.
I'm still single too, but I'm currently entering my dating era.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm trying to set Vanessa
I've been
up.
saying that, but now I'm actually talking to people now.
Nice.
Yeah.
How's that going? Is it scary?
No, it's fun. I haven't flirted in a long time, so it's been fun to like relearn how to flirt. It's so
Yeah.
weird. Do you guys feel like you guys know how to flirt?
I do.
Yeah, Stephanie's really great. I've seen her do it. It's really amazing.
I'm really
I
good
wish,
at flirting.
I wish I would. And I'm realizing that I used to be really good, and it's slowly coming back to me.
Good.
I just need to,
muscle memory.
Yeah, I need to
Muscle memory.
just oil the fucking.
Yeah, the
What is it?
bones or
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
gears.
The gears. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
I just need to
yeah.
oil
I
the
was like, what
gears.
are we referencing? Cars again? Oh, God.
We gotta get the WD-40 on the engine.
I'm all writing notes. I need
Gotta
oil
rotate-
in car.
Gotta
Yeah.
rotate the tires, baby
Yeah.
boy. So, yeah, it's coming to me, and it's been fun. It's been fun to just have fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's cool.
I
And then
love it.
Stephanie and her friend setting me up with a little cutie.
Yeah, I think he's cute. Vanessa's very picky, so
I don't
it makes
know
it
why.
really difficult.
It's so weird.
He's super cute.
But you know, we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you besties updated on how that date
Yeah.
goes.
We're gonna plan for it next week maybe or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So maybe
I'm-
next week we'll have an update.
Yeah.
I mean, dinner dates are fun. Like that's always fun. I love going to dinner dates.
yeah, I like
So,
dinner dates too. I
that'd
don't
be-
mind.
You should have a fun time.
I just like dates in general. Like I feel like that's what I like. I just think it's fun. Like, oh, you thought of bringing me here? That's so nice. Like,
Yeah.
you thought you went to this place and you said Steph would like it here. That's so nice.
Yeah, I love that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I want to go on cool dates. That's what I was telling Vanessa. Like, feel like I have friends who do cool shit. Like,
Yeah.
this girl went to like a lantern thing, like in a lake,
Oh wow.
where they like light that bitch up or something like
Yeah.
that. But I'm like, what the
Like
fuck?
from
Like,
Tangled?
yes,
Oh,
like,
I've always wanted to do that.
obviously dinner's cool, but take me somewhere else. Like a friend took me on a date to like a little Halloween trail patch. That was really
but I mean, like
cute.
for like first meeting someone, I like dinner dates because I feel like I want to see how you eat. I want to see how you chew.
Mm.
I want to see,
How you hold a fork.
I like that.
Maybe it's because I eat like a slob. I would prefer
Yeah.
not to be taken to dinner.
That's true. Are you gonna split the bill?
Damn, the moment you shook,
yeah,
can't
it
hold it
shows a lot.
down.
Are you generous? Are you gonna sit next to me? Are you gonna pressure me to drink? You know, there's a lot. You learn a lot about a person on a dinner date, honestly. So I definitely think dinner dates are like, I love them, and I
They're
love to, and a girl loves to eat. So
That's
and also I feel like I want to see how you look at me when I eat. Like, are you looking at me with disgust? Are you looking at me with like love in your eyes? You're like, like, do you care that I eat this way?
That's true.
Like, do you care that I eat too much?
Or also what he orders.
Yeah.
Like,
are
is
you
he
a chicken nugget kid when there's a whole fucking menu?
Yeah. Or if you mention like, oh, we should try this, and they're like, nah, I don't want to try that.
I don't like that. That's me. That's what
Yeah?
I'm saying. Like, I'm such a picky person.
I'll be like, okay, you get it though.
So I can
I'll try it off of yours.
Yeah, are you gonna let me steal your food? Because that's important.
Yes.
Usually,
Are they a giver or a taker? Are they the type to be like, here, have my last bite, or they want to keep it? They don't even offer.
Yeah.
You could, oh, dude, I'm telling you, there's so much.
Usually,
So
what I
fucking
do,
much.
I'm gonna put the men listening on game. What you do is you figure out what she wants to eat, and then what you eat, and then you also figure out what, because usually girls are indecisive. They want two things.
Yeah.
But then when she has the first, when she finally comes up with the thing, when the waiter come, you order it. You're like, oh, she wants this. I want this, and then this for the table. The second thing that she was indecisive about.
Wow.
So you have 3 dishes, and then you
That's
both get
so
from the middle dish.
sweet. That's so sweet. I've never heard of a man say anything like
I'm just
that.
different, you know. I'm just fucking sick.
Why are you single?
That's why I get flown out of Vegas.
Hey, love
That was my first time getting flown out. I felt like an Instagram thought.
Do you sit next to girls at dinner, or do you sit in front of them?
It was my first time sitting next to a girl yesterday, Sunday. This shit was weird.
Why?
Why'd
I don't
you-
know.
Why
Did she
was
want
that decision?
Did
Well,
she
it's because her
ask?
friend was coming,
Oh,
Okay.
that's different.
but
you seem like a front.
yeah, I'm a front person.
Yeah.
I guess I kind of understood the hype though when you sit next to someone, because then now you have the whole view, both of you. You both can see everything in the room, and you both can like talk shit. Like, you see over there? What's going on over there?
Dude, I love that. Like, I love not.
She's like my favorite
No.
dessert.
I just love guessing what's going on. Like, if I'm not over, obviously, you know, like, we're sitting next to them and you can overhear like drama. That's tea. Like, I love that. But if you're like just staring at people from across the room, you can just see their expressions and like, you know, just making up like what could possibly be going on.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
doing
yeah.
I love
that.
doing
I love
that.
doing that with couples though. I'm like, I wonder what date they're on. Have they been together for a long time? And then I'll like watch them.
Yeah, and it's so funny because you can tell when it's their first date.
Yeah.
You could totally tell when they're on the first date. Like, I went to Cheesecake Factory. No, what the fuck?
Not the
No,
Cheesecake
I
Factory.
didn't.
Not number one on
not
the
that. Why the
list.
fuck did I say that? No, to Olive Garden. I don't know if it's worse. And literally, I
Number
saw a
6 on
couple
the
and they were
list.
like on their first date. I could tell, and that shit was mad fucking awkward. See, and that's why it's important. If I feel awkward with you at even dinner, bitch, why am I gonna continue?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't think of anything worse than being like in an awkward position and having to sit through the dinner.
And I wish bitches would just get up and go.
But what if they picked you up?
That's why you don't get picked up on the first date.
But
Really?
see, then it's like, oh, you're not picking me up on the first date. Like, it's so many things.
Well, I get that, but me personally, if I don't know you, like if I know you already, I'll let you pick me up. But if I don't know you, like if I'm meeting you off an app or some shit, I'm not
Right,
letting you
why
pick
would I
me
get in the
up.
car
What
with
the
you? You're
fuck?
right.
Like
Yeah.
I'm meeting you for the first fucking time.
That's
like,
true.
You guys, not to plug in the other show, but go listen to Bueno Bueno. This girl called. She said that she went on a first date like that, and the guy picked her up. And then the guy was just not it at all. Like, the vibe was not there. And even the guy noticed it too. And he was like, oh, like, you don't like me, huh? And then she was like, to be honest, like, I'm not really feeling it. And the guy got like very like upset to the point where I forget, like, it leads up to this moment.
Mhm.
But long story short, he started driving on the opposite side of the freeway. And then, like, to the point where she was like crying, and she was like, "No, like she like trying to like just diffuse the situation."
Oh my god!
And he
Oh
was
my
just kind of
God.
like swerving like crazy in the freeway. And she's like, "Can you just drop me off?" And then he's like, "No, I gotta put gas." And then the gas station was passing her house. And then so they ended up going to the gas station. She's like, I'll pay for your gas. Just let me go. He even left the door locked so she couldn't leave the car. I was like, you low-key got kidnapped.
Yeah,
That is so scary.
Yeah.
that's insane. See, that's why you don't.
No, that's why I already told Vanessa, like, every time she has a first date, I'm going to go and I'm just going to sit there with her. Like, in a
Right.
I
different
would love to
table.
experience that actually.
Yeah.
I would love to go on a first date and then just know that my friends are there watching me.
That is so crazy.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, yeah, that's why you don't do that.
That's why, dude, I just like I don't like first dates. They're weird.
They're a toss-up. I almost had another first date not too long ago. And that's the thing. I was like, do I pick her up, or do I offer to pick her up? Or then it's awkward if she's, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, hot people make me nervous. That's the only time I hate that. When someone's really attractive and they want to flirt with me, then I get nervous. And I'm
Really?
like, but if it's anyone else, then I could just fucking.
I've seen you get nervous, but you hold it down though. You stand on business. You stand
You stand on business.
She stands on business. She gets through that because I've caught little glimpses of you like wanting to get like little worked up, like, because you're nervous and stuff.
Yeah.
When a hot man's talking to you, but you buckle down and you get through that shit.
You're 10
Really,
toes.
yeah, you
Okay,
stand,
cool.
you
You
stand
stay
up,
10
you do it,
toes.
you
Cool,
get,
cool.
and it comes off like pretty good.
I hate when my nerves come out. And I also hate like attractive people knowing they have like power.
Yeah, it's like,
Matt
bitch, you wanna
Yeah, fuck you, Matt Rife.
I before I used to get really like nervous talking to like attractive women, but then once I started becoming friends with a lot of attractive women, I noticed they're just dating all these bums and I'm like, I was like, okay, how are you this attractive? And this is the guy you're like voting for.
Literally.
So I feel like in a way I'm just like, I feel a little better. I'm not too nervous.
You know,
Yeah, that's
what
fair.
made me feel like that too, that reaction, is when I'm talking to an attractive man, at some point they remind me that, oh, you're just
Just
a
a
man.
fucking person.
Yeah, you're just literally a man.
Literally.
And here it is.
No, and
Yeah.
honestly, but like piggybacking off what you said, literally the times that I was talking to like a really attractive men, I remember when I back in the day when I was really fucking heartbroken, like so fucking heartbroken, like literally like I felt like I was dying. I would talk to attractive men and I had no nerves because no part of me wanted them.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't putting them on a pedestal. I wasn't trying to like be cute around them. I gave no fucks about what they thought about me because I didn't want them at all. I was just so heartbroken. Like I just needed a distraction. The way I was so smooth and I had these men giggling like little fucking girls, literally swinging their feet, like calling me up, acting crazy because I'm not texting back. Like I had these men folding, men that I thought were like really out of my league. And I realized like, bro, like it's really not about looks. Like as much as society tries to tell you that looks matter, it doesn't fucking
Only
matter.
at the like only in first attraction, like
Yeah.
literally.
Honestly, I would still even go as far to say that if you feel like maybe there's a guy that's out of your league, just don't think of it as like I need to be like attractive to them in order for us to talk. Don't look at them as like a friend, right? Like don't even go in with a mentality of like I'm gonna go in for the kill. Like I'm gonna see if I can make something. Don't even think about it like that. Just think about it as like your homie and it's just like a friend. Just imagine that they already see you as a friend and that's all they ever see you as. I promise when you come with that energy and you just like it'll allow you to be more yourself and to not feel nervous and you'll come off like more confident, like more like like confident, like how you talk, the way you carry yourself. And that eventually like I feel like that men are attracted to that. Even if you're
That
not
too.
initially physically attractive
Yeah.
to you, that'll make a man like start liking you.
It's like, why don't you like me?
Huh?
Is it like the why don't you like me type thing?
What do you
And I'm
mean?
obsessed. It's like, why aren't you giving me attention?
Like everybody likes me, why don't you like me?
Yeah, maybe that has to do, but definitely because I think back to that all the time. It was two specific guys that literally were like worshiping the ground that I walked on, and there were men that I thought like were out of my league, and I remember just how I acted around them, and I was just like, bro, like
I feel like I heard recently too someone say like when you go on a date, like yeah, you can be nervous, but also remember like you're there to see if you like them.
yeah,
Yes.
Not if they like you.
Yeah.
I think about that for dates and job interviews.
Nice.
Like in job interviews, I'm like,
yeah, they need you.
yeah, I was like, I'm here to see if I like your company. And it just keeps me a little bit more calm. And also with the dates, because I was like, yo, this is a double like partnership. Like
Yeah.
if this long term, that means I have to love you and you have to love me. So let me see if I actually like you instead of just folding for you.
Yeah,
just so
especially
you can give me a chance.
Because people go into it and it's like, fuck, like what can I give you? Like what? Like
Yeah.
how can I make this person like me? Like if they don't like who you are already, then you're already starting off wrong.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I love that about job interview though.
I never got nervous for job interviews because
That's a
of that.
good one.
It's like, this is my time.
Do you guys think that like first, like how far should you be dating to bring someone to Thanksgiving?
ooh. Honestly, I don't think it fucking matters, bitch.
Just
What
it's
do you-
just Thanksgiving.
What do you want? Like
Nah,
in that
it
moment, what are you
matters.
looking for? Like to me, sorry if you guys hear my stomach. I'm hungry. I haven't ate. It keeps what is it, grumbling? Yeah. Honestly, me personally, my family is so fucking goofy and like funny and just like laid fucking back. If I just wanted to bring a guy and maybe we're messing around on the low, but I want to introduce him as my friend, like just for him to come for the fuck of it, like I'll bring him. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I love
I'm
that.
not gonna be like, oh my god, like we're not official, like or we're not serious.
Yeah,
We're
you
not
can't
gonna
be my
yeah,
family
yeah.
Dude,
yet.
my family's so fucking chill. Like they're and like they like to fuck around. Like they don't give a fuck. Like they'll just Like, oh, cool, what's up? And then like, you know,
Oh, that's
That's cool.
cool.
yeah, they're not gonna make a big deal. They're not gonna be weird. Like, no, my family like loves new people. Like, I remember one time I brought this guy, and my uncle straight up grabbed a taco off his plate, and he was like, "What?" And then that guy was like, he was just laughing. And then he was like, he put taco on. He's like, "Nah, I'm just playing, man." He's like, "I wash my hands. Don't worry." Like, you know, like they fuck around. Like,
Yeah.
and, you know, maybe, and some guys maybe might not like that, but thankfully, like the guys that I brought, not many. Damn, that's crazy. I'm making it sound like I bring every fucking guy.
Damn.
Thankfully, all the
Thankfully,
guys
all my
I brought.
boyfriends. No, they thankfully I know that they're playful in that way too, and that's what I like. And I feel like I look for that. Like if you can match that energy, like you can like I know you'll like be able to be around my kind of family, and like you know you're laid back and shit. Like I'm gonna bring you around, and a Friendsgiving too. Like I don't give a fuck. Like if my friends are cool, like if we're like oh like you know you could have a +1 or whatever. Like I'll bring you around to my friend like my Friendsgiving too. You know, but I honestly just think like I don't think like it. I don't think about it that deep, but
Yeah,
I
like,
know
doesn't
that
matter
people.
that much.
But I know that people do. Like I know people are more like, you know, like these are intimate things for me, and like and if I'm not like in a certain position with you, like you're not gonna enter like this part of my life, you know. So I just feel like it just matters like where you are
And the kind of family you
like
have.
and that too, to kind of like like
Yeah.
make those
What about
choices.
Christmas? Like Christmas, do you feel like Christmas is a little bit more intimate?
Yeah, because bitch, I ain't buying you nothing.
Oh, is that
Oh
true?
yeah, that's true. Not coming in with the gifts.
Yeah, like
yeah.
no. Unless like I really fuck with you, y me nace, si siento que me nace. But it's like, bitch, if you don't got family to kick it with on Christmas or Thanksgiving, that's a red flag to me. No, that's not a red flag.
He's
I was
all
like,
an
yeah,
orphan.
It's not a red flag.
I was
No,
like-
it's not a red flag.
He's been abandoned his whole life.
Literally
Red
not.
flag.
No, that was not right. It's not a red flag. It's just like I feel like I've dated people in the past who don't really do anything for the holidays. They're not really close knit with their family and stuff like that. And like obviously, like I understand that circumstances are different for everyone. You know, like, I'm not over here being like, oh, you should, you know, because I get it. Shit's tough with family sometimes. But I just like I just feel like I'm so like united with my family now, and like I'm starting to like really grow in that. I just can't picture being with someone who doesn't have that same thing with their
bond.
family, or not even that. They're not willing to at least integrate themselves into mine at least. Like if you don't have it with your family, that's fine, but like you
At
have
least
to be
try over here.
you have to be willing to like just integrate and to like, you know, be part of like the family and genuinely not just like force yourself. You know, I just want to feel that energy, and it's like, and I would wish that they had that too. You know, if you don't, it's okay. Like yeah, I'll open the doors of my home to you. If you don't have that, come to my house. But I would love to also see, like, if I know that they have family that they're close to, don't be asking me to come to my fucking crib. You got your family, bitch. Go stay with your parents for Christmas. Like, if I know you got family and they love you and you guys get along, don't be asking me to come to my. If we're not like that, you know, like if we're not serious, don't be asking me to come kick it with me. Like, go be with your family. Like, I want you to be like, you know, like I want to see that energy for your family too.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
My next husband has to be an orphan. No siblings, no parents. All about me, baby.
Damn.
You're gonna start kicking it outside orphanages and shit.
Bitch, what the fuck?
You're gonna be smoking cigarettes in the hallway? You 18 yet? No.
Fuck you guys. You know, there's adult orphans, by the way.
Start grooming them.
What does your family do for Thanksgiving, Saul? Do you guys get together and stuff?
Yeah. We all get together. Like it's a whole group chat. Everybody's
Your
ready.
family's so sweet,
Yeah,
though.
they're all really connected. I'm super family oriented.
Yeah, your family's really. I remember when we went to your uncle's house, and I was like, he got a wife, bro. He has a nice ass house.
Yeah, that's what we're going for Thanksgiving this Thursday.
Okay.
So if you guys want to pull up, it'll be fun.
I'm gonna be in Mexico. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I mean, we do, but I don't really care about it too much.
Really?
Yeah,
So.
I'm throwing a party at Steph's house when she's gone. So give me a for the Eddie.
Please lock my dogs in the room. It's the only thing I ask.
So how long
No,
you guys
just
been together? Like living together? Like a week already? Or
A week
2?
and a half.
It feels like
almost 2.
forever, though.
No, it really does.
How is it?
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's not bad, but I think it's because I'm like never there.
Yeah, she literally is always gone.
Yeah, like I'm always doing something.
I'm very curious. Like what's a day? Like I don't like.
Like a
what's
day
on?
to day?
Yeah, like what do you?
Stephanie
do?
wakes up first every day. I wake up a little later, and then when I wake up, Stephanie's already in her gym outfit, looking in the kitchen for food. Sometimes she already even came back from the gym. And me and Ezra started scavenging the kitchen. And then Steph, I don't know, what do you think you do after?
I just like run errands like for the house, or if like my family needs me to do something,
Yeah.
or like I'll be in my room like just like working on stuff, like my stuff, or I'll not reading. I'm not even gonna say reading because right now I'm in a slump.
Yeah.
But usually though, I gym later in the day, and that really does take up so much of my time.
She
I'm there for like 3 hours.
3 hours?
Bro.
Yeah.
She spends hours at the gym.
I'm there for a long
She's
time.
committed.
Yeah.
And then me, my day-to-day with my son, you know, just kicking it, you know, just being with that my
Being
little
a
homie.
mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was telling her, that like
I sippy cup.
Yeah.
Right now.
I feel like I've definitely been seeing like her side, like her mom's side.
Yeah.
Which is really sweet, and honestly, Ezra's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he's
then,
a cool guy.
Yeah, he's really funny.
We'll watch movies together sometimes.
Yeah.
Have little reading dates.
Yesterday I did her hair.
She
Oh,
did
I
my
saw that.
hair.
What was just for fun, or you guys?
I went out with my cousin and we went to some bars, and then I just wanted her to do my hair because she does it really fucking fast, and and honestly,
really good.
and literally we just went to some bars, but then the bars were whack because it was Monday. We just wanted to get some drinks, and then we came back to the house, and then it was so funny because like I just miss kicking it with her. She's my favorite cousin, and we were literally watching a movie, and then we were both crying, and then we paused the movie mid-movie because we were drunk, and she started teaching me her TikTok dance. And then we started wrestling.
I would honestly, I was like half asleep, and I just heard like laughing and stuff, and I was like, okay, she's home.
We were wrestling because she was like, I think I'm gonna go home after this, and I was like, okay, I don't give a fuck. And she's like, no, you're supposed to stay. You want me to stay? And she started pounding on me, like having me in a headlock. And then like we were just fucking around, you know. That's how we are, you know.
That's great.
The only thing
Just
that
girly
is
things
that is different is like sometimes I'll be like crying or something, or Vanessa will be crying, and we'll just kind of walk by and we'll be like, okay, like we need to hang out now.
Yeah.
No, like one day I woke her up and I was like, can we get some sun? And I think she heard in my voice or something, and then she followed me outside, and I just started crying.
No, because she was like, hey, and I was like, I was still asleep, and she was like, are you awake? And I was like, no. And she was like, do you want to get some sun with me? And I was like, okay. But I heard it, so then I got up, and then we went outside, and she was crying, and I was like, oh, okay, good thing I got up, because what if I would have been like, no?
Yeah.
You cried more.
And then and sometimes like I see her crying, and I'm just like, I pass by her, and like I gave her like a look, like, you know, but then I'm like, I don't want to like intrude. But then sometimes I do. Like I'm like, hey, do you need anything? I'll text you like, do you need anything? Like.
But I've honestly, I really enjoyed it because I feel like I was just alone for so long that like having someone there, even if I don't necessarily like in the moment want them to, like I always feel better afterwards.
Yeah.
Or like when I wake up or I get home and like they're like in the living room, like it feels nice as opposed to getting home to like an empty house.
Yeah, that's why I felt the Airbnb. I was like, this feels cool. Like there's just people here.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if it's something scary happens, like I wouldn't be too scared.
Yeah. Well, I don't really care too much about that. She was getting scared the other day. I hear doors and I'm like rushing home.
She has a ghost in her house.
Yeah.
I think I do, but I don't really mind. Like I hear stuff, I just don't pay attention to them.
Yeah.
But Vanessa's like,
I'm okay. I told you, I was just scared because you weren't home.
Yeah.
If you were home, I wouldn't give it a fuck.
Dude, just run to the kitchen and look at the cameras. That's honestly what I do when I get scared.
I just couldn't get.
We have cameras and we have a security. So if you guys are thinking anything,
and
she
dogs.
really does have
dogs.
She really
you
does have
live in a
cameras
fortress, really.
Yeah, no, she does.
Got snipers on the roof.
Dude,
Literally.
our house in Mexico has electric cable all around.
Oh, cool.
And there's like cameras everywhere. Like my mom is so big on that. Thank God. Yeah. I think I kept saying I wasn't gonna get another dog, but I think I am gonna get another one.
are?
Just like a like set guard dog.
Get a Rottweiler.
Oh,
I can't because my sister-in-law got attacked by one not that long ago, so
Oh,
she's
she's
scared of
traumatized?
them. Yeah.
Damn, they're so
Yeah.
cute.
They are really cute.
I might get
Are you gonna
one.
get
I
one?
think I might
Siempre?
get one. Yeah.
Yay. We're gonna have a little puppy here next time, guys.
So that's cool. You know what movie I saw and I was incredibly disappointed?
which one?
The Exorcist Believer. The new Exorcist movie?
Dude, I haven't watched any of that because I was living alone.
Trash. You can watch that one.
Oh, it's that bad?
Trash.
I actually heard Thanksgiving was good.
Yeah.
A friend told me this literally this morning that it was good.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Check out Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Check out Thanksgiving, guys.
Dude, that video was so fucking fun.
Oh, let's talk about it.
We need to do it. Like,
Yeah.
we need to redo it again just for funsies.
Definitely want to do way more.
Hold
on, guys.
I want to make it out to the end.
Uh-huh.
I do have to head out in like 15 minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah,
that's fine.
How are we
Okay.
at?
Dude, yeah, it was honestly so fucking fun. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be that fun. I was bummed that I got eliminated a little earlier. I know you were too. Like you and Hans were like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So we need to go around too.
Yeah.
I want to make it.
Yeah, and I learned a bunch of new things that we can improve for the next one.
Yes.
Cool.
Definitely like not winking. I mean, of course, winking, but adding 2 ways to kill. Cause like maybe just like a tap, some adding another layer to kill just to make it a little bit more.
Or we could
dynamic.
do like a clue version, kind of. You know what I mean? Like not necessarily
Like the
like find like the murder weapon and stuff like that.
Yes, that'd be fun too.
Yeah, there's a lot of versions to play, but honestly, I feel like out of all the videos we filmed, I had the most fun in that
Yeah,
one.
that was honestly so fucking fun.
Yeah, we'll do more. We'll definitely do more.
Yeah, because even though I got eliminated fast, I liked watching because now you know.
Yeah.
No, seriously. No, shout out to Priscilla because she really did that shit.
Dude, I'm mad it's on 4K. My kill.
Oh, your
like,
kills on 4K. It's
4K.
when you're walking in, right?
Yeah.
I saw. I can see like her eye.
You
go
can
like
see
that.
her wink at me.
Even Hans.
Oh, yeah, well,
you could
Hans.
even tell you kind of cut it a little early just so it wouldn't.
Yeah.
But you could even tell with her, like the way he
He's like
paused and he just kept going, like you could just tell.
Yeah.
I didn't have no reaction. I was like,
That was. I know you didn't have no reaction.
Yeah, I was super high, but also I was like, you gotta fool these bitches.
Yeah.
You gotta fool them. But I honestly thought it was Angel.
Yeah.
Really.
Really.
Yeah.
Why?
Because he was being hella sus.
I feel like when you're in that, and I feel like that's what I love about the video is like you don't feel like you can't trust anyone. Like you
Yeah.
just lose all your common sense.
When
and
I
you're just,
saw
like,
your
fucking-
commentary on me, I was hurt because I never suspected you.
When I was honestly in my editing too.
I should have known like better because you talk a lot in general. So I was like, I don't know why that. See what I'm telling you? Like you just get on high alert and you start like accusing people for no reason.
Yeah.
You're just like you can't even like you're watching over your back like what the fuck's going on? Because to me in that moment I was like, why is Steph talking too much? She's being a little sus. Like
Oh my god.
Yeah, in the editing, I made like the editing because a lot of like I took out a lot of the confessionals because a lot of people were already saying like, "Oh, this I know." Like they're already pointing fingers.
yeah.
So I wanted the audience to also I was trying to keep the audience like in the dark for as long as possible,
Yeah.
and also I was trying to pin people against each other. Like for the audience, I was doing the reality TV show trick where it didn't really happen, but I still made it happen.
Yeah.
So I was making a little bit more arguments and screaming. It was.
I
It
think
was fun.
definitely if we do it again, I'm gonna go into the confessionals more. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think I went in enough. Like I said, I was just so excited to watch everyone that I was
Yeah.
too busy like focusing on that.
Yeah, I definitely do it again. So let us know down below where should we do it? What should we do it? What theme should be? I've already thought about maybe some Christmas themes, maybe some Valentine's theme, like my bloody Valentine type of thing.
Oh, that is so cute.
So something but for sure I want to do like a project like every month.
fun.
and
And,
actually, I
there's a
haven't-
holiday every month.
Yeah.
Even
so.
for President's Day, we could all wear wigs.
Like the white ones.
Yes, like the ones parliaments wear.
Yeah, that'd be great.
It'll be funny.
Yeah,
wait,
so-
going back to the Thanksgiving thing, would you guys, if someone offered to hire you to go as like a plus one, would y'all do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I 100% would.
To
And I'd be like,
hire?
you want me to tell them
Yeah.
we're talking? How in love do you want me to be? It's going to be
It's like-
extra.
What if they're like,
You have to.
I need you
kiss.
to kiss me?
I'll kiss him.
That's a couple more bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple hundred.
Mhm.
Damn. What if they're like, you need to grab my cock?
um,
You're like, we're crossing a little over to
over the
prostitution.
jeans or
Over the-
under?
You gotta grab the thigh.
Rub dub
Rub the
during
thigh.
dinner. What's going
Yeah.
on? What's the
Right.
scenario?
Yeah, like that. Over the jeans at dinner. Because that's like his kink.
Well, I'm not an escort, so I'm gonna have to pass on that.
That's what an escort is, huh?
Yeah,
it's basically ones that
it's
go
like
on
a
dates.
high-end prostitute. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the ones that go on dates.
Yeah. So maybe not, but I would if someone honestly, I would do it for the food. You don't have to pay me.
Yeah, you're
Low-key.
right. I low-key would do it for the food.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
But first of all, I'd be like, let me see pictures from last year's meal. Because what if it's nasty? Now I'm just there having a bad time. I didn't even charge at this.
I want to
point.
try soul food. I want to
Mm.
I want to go to a friend's like Thanksgiving. I want to try greens. I want to try
Green
cornbread.
beans.
Dude, I
Beans, tomatoes.
hate green
I want to
beans.
try the whole spread.
The
It
whole
looks
shebang.
So fucking good. bro.
cornbread and
Like,
everything.
yeah.
I get
I've never
that.
had it.
We should go to
To the south.
the south. That's what I'm saying.
I want to do one. I want to do
Greens,
plan a
beans,
trip of one
potatoes.
to the south.
How come you don't go on a trip with besties? We're like the most fun.
It's because I'm trying to figure out like where it would fit. With Buenos because we say a lot of like southern accent jokes. So we're like, we don't like your can here, boy.
I could talk like that. If that's what it
If
takes,
If
I'll
that's
do
what
it.
takes, then I'll do it. Yeah, but no, I definitely next year want to do a little bit more dynamic type of videos. So
Yeah, I think it'll
we'll
be
see what we do.
fun. This was a interesting year. feel like everything's.
Oh, what are you guys thankful for before we wrap up?
Oh, I'm thankful for Vanessa. I really am. I'm just saying that. I really, really am. I feel like she's just the friend that I needed right when I needed it. But
I feel
I'm
the exact same way about you.
Thank you. I'm also thankful that you guys took me back. I'm thankful I'm starting to come back to my senses a little bit. I was going through a little hard time and I feel like it's not fully passing, but I think I'm more aware, like as opposed to last time I was just kind of on autopilot.
Mm-hmm.
So right now I think I'm thankful that I'm starting to figure it out a little bit.
Nice. Beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm thankful for my family, my friends.
Oh yeah, those bitches too. Nah, just kidding. I love you. I love my family.
My family, my friends. Honestly, I feel like I'm just more grateful anything than that. I feel like this year really has shown me how much like being connected and like being surrounded by like my friends and family like matters, and how much I want to pour into that.
Yeah.
And how much I want that to be poured into me. And that's I feel like that's what ultimately I'm grateful for like this year.
That's a good one.
Because I genuinely mean it. I feel like in the past years, like I felt forced, like I had to include my friends and family. I had to be like, I hate them fuckers so low key. But no, now I mean it.
Nice. Well, cool. I'm thankful for all the work you guys putting in. Appreciate you all.
You.
For definitely the position that I've this year was insane for me. So grateful, extremely thankful for all of that.
Yeah, you had a killer year, dude.
I know, it's insane.
Even with all the bumps in the roads.
Yeah.
That we put.
It was amazing. Can't wait for what's to come. So thank you all for watching.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm thankful for all the fans, for all of your kind messages, for just supporting the besties all the time. You guys are incredible, incredible fans. I don't want to say you're the best fans in the IE network, but you are.
Yeah. No, seriously, thank you guys so much for supporting and for always being positive and sending us message and leaving comments and everything. Even shout out to the girl that Saul met at New York that wrote us that beautiful letter. I'm so sorry. I wish I had it right so I could look at the name.
I think it's right here.
Yeah, I want to shout her out because I feel like that was so real of her.
Like
it
this
was
letter,
so touching. That she even like went out of her way to write us this letter. Does it have her name on it?
Oh yeah, she wrote this in one. Melissa.
And I was thinking Melissa, but I wasn't sure. I just didn't want to butcher it. But thank you, Melissa, for the letter. She wrote us in this card the sweetest letter to me and Steph, and I just want you to know that we got it and that it touched our hearts, and just like many other messages. But the fact that you just, you knew he was gonna be out there and you wanted us to get this like physical
that is so
form.
sweet.
Like literally, like I'm just so touched by the love that you guys show us all the time. So thank you guys, and I hope you guys have a blessed rest of your year and you guys have a great holiday with your
comment down
family
below
and
what
friends.
you're thankful for.
Yes, and yeah, so that's it. Thank you guys.
Thank you, besties.
Awesome.
Love you.
Bye.